haven't done much thinking about bump stock legislation specifically. And the challenge to any legislation is to see how it's written and what specifically it says. Clearly, we as a community struggle with the number of deaths that happen as a result of gun violence. And that's a real challenge for all of us. And the challenge is, when you really look at the science, the challenge is to figure out reasonable ways to reduce that gun violence, because that's what breaks all our hearts and drives us all a little crazy.
Thank you. Mr. Steinman?
So this is where I'll diverge a little bit from Dr. Fine, which is good because I'm not running against him. I believe that we're responsible gun owners here in District 41. I own 2 pistols. I'm weapons trained from the Navy, and I enjoy that. And so it's obviously come up in my race. I think that it all stems back from mental health. So we could do ourselves a great service if we continue to invest in services in schools for social workers and for psychologists. I think that's an area that's vastly underfunded, and that's the direction I'm going to take with that.
Very good. Mr. Savin?
I am pro-Second Amendment, but when it comes to the bump stock, that legislation to me is that mandate, let's fix this. There's really not much you can do, and when I say this to people, they look at me and they think I'm crazy, but they don't realize how good 3D printers are. There's technology that goes above and beyond this legislation. I saw a number of bills last year where I sat there baffled, asking, how are they going to do that? Do they not know how the internet works? Do they not know how this piece of technology works? And I see that a lot in the State House. Banning the bump stocks, I'm 100% behind it. And I believe that even the NRA is 100% behind banning the bump stocks. They were fine with that. But it's feel-good legislation. It just doesn't do too much. It doesn't get anything done. It's a waste of time. There's so many other things we could be looking at. We had 19 gun bills proposed on the same Monday this year, and 12 of them were identical. None of these people talk to each other. They come up with this feel-good legislation to make it look like they did something to their voters, and they waste your time. They waste our time. They waste our taxpayer money, and they don't get it done right. So we need someone to go in there and basically do that the right way. And when they hear someone's working on this, go and tell them, I am too, and let's do this together or not at all.